In the vast silence of the desert, Eliab heard a clear and gentle voice that would forever change his destiny. A farmer's son from a forgotten village near the Judean desert, Eliab had hit rock bottom. His wife's death and a devastating drought that destroyed his crops left him feeling abandoned by the God of his ancestors. Alone in his small clay hut, Eliab spent his days in a fog of despair, haunted by unanswered questions. Why me? Why now? One sleepless night, as tears streamed down his face, Eliab fell to his knees and whispered a desperate prayer. He begged the Lord for a sign, any sign, to lift him from the darkness consuming him. Then the unexpected happened. Amid his anguish, Eliab felt an overwhelming sense of peace wrap around his heart. It was as though the outside world had faded away. A soft yet firm voice resonated within his mind, telling him, "Everything will be all right. Trust the process." Startled, Eliab rose slowly. He wasn't sure if the voice was his imagination or a divine intervention, but the serenity he felt was undeniable. Holding on to this fragile hope, he decided to move forward. In the days that followed, the voice returned whenever despair crept in, whispering encouragement and reminding him he wasn't alone. Eager to understand this experience, Eliab turned to prayer and meditation. These moments of silence became his lifeline, a chance to quiet his thoughts and listen closely. One day, as he meditated beneath a palm tree, a bright idea illuminated his mind. Build a refuge for travelers and pilgrims crossing the desert. At first, the thought seemed absurd. How could someone struggling to rebuild his own life possibly help others? But the voice insisted, "You have strength. You have purpose. Go forward." Driven by this conviction, Eliab began sharing his vision with friends and neighbors. Slowly, the dream started taking shape. They found a cave near an oasis and, with the help of volunteers, transformed it into a sanctuary full of life. On the day of the refuge's opening, Eliab watched the gathered crowd with overwhelming gratitude. Every tear, every sleepless night had led to this moment. The voice that had guided him in his darkest hours now echoed in the lives of others. The refuge became a haven where hope blossomed and broken souls found comfort and purpose. Eliab discovered that each act of kindness reignited the peace he had first felt during his prayer. Over time, he began sharing his story with those who came to the refuge, describing how his connection to the divine had transformed his life. His journey wasn't without struggles. Doubts and fears resurfaced, but each time, the voice reappeared, offering clarity and strength. Through these trials, Eliab learned to distinguish between his own thoughts and divine impressions, forging a deeper relationship with the presence guiding him. One profound moment came during meditation when an intense peace enveloped him, revealing Yahweh's love and constant care. This peace became a reminder that he was never alone. The refuge's impact reached far beyond Eliab's expectations, becoming a beacon for people from all walks of life. Travelers shared countless testimonies of healing and transformation, each reinforcing Eliab's faith in the power of divine communication. During a conversation with a grieving widow, Eliab shared how he had found strength in his darkest moments by opening his mind and heart to the divine voice. With tears in her eyes, the woman thanked him and vowed to seek that same connection. As years passed, Eliab became a cherished figure in his community. His story inspired many to open their minds and hearts to the whispers of the divine, teaching them that cultivating a receptive spirit could lead to a life of purpose, direction, and inner peace. Every time Eliab faced a crossroads, he sought quiet moments to listen to the voice that had guided him. It became a constant, loving presence, steering him through life's uncertainties. Eliab's journey, a testimony to the transformative power of divine connection, continues to inspire. It reminds us that even in our darkest hours, a guiding voice is always there, whispering to our hearts, "Everything will be all right." In sharing his story, Eliab invited all to open their hearts and minds to this divine guidance, because discovering that connection can change everything, leading to a life filled with meaning, peace, and direction.